Hello and welcome to a new session on the topic ArchiMate for Architecture Modeling in alignment with the TOGAF Architecture Development Method ADM. In today's discussion, we refer to the PDF on the ArchiMate library on the Open Group, and we refer to Chapter 1 on the alignment between the ArchiMate and the TOGAF standard. On the screen, you can see the figure 1.1, which represents the TOGAF ADM, Architecture Development Method. Starting with the preliminary phase, Architecture Vision, and you can see here it corresponds to the strategy and the motivation domains of the ArchiMate standard. So in a different video, we have covered the motivation, and in a separate video, the strategy domains. And we have covered them throughout many videos in discussions of different architecture layers. And here you can see where you can position them in relation to the ADM. At what stage of the architecture work package will their strategy and motivation be modeled? Subsequently, you can see the correspondence between the stage B, business architecture, and the business domain of ArchiMate. Stage C, the information system architecture, application and data, and how it responds to the application architecture modeling. Similarly, likewise, technology architecture in step D with correspondence to the technology domain, infrastructure, etc. And technology and physical domain are also mapped at this stage. Finally, starting with the opportunities and the migration planning and the implementation governance, you will cover that with the implementation and migration modeling, which is also covered in one of the sessions presented in this video sessions. I hope this brings you to a better picture and imagine and the positioning of the alignment between the TOGAF and the ArchiMate. And again, I would like to emphasize, ArchiMate is not the only way to model architecture, but it's a very structured framework where you can benchmark baseline for your thinking, for your processes, for architecture designing and planning. So that's the entire point, to have a reference framework where you can say, I know exactly where I am in my life cycle or architecture development process. On the other hand, the studying of the TOGAF materials and the ArchiMate materials for the certification, I find it to be very dry concepts, a lot of theories that most of the time I hear students saying this is not applicable in real world scenarios. However, complemented with ArchiMate, as I have shown in this video series, you can apply it to real world situations and scenarios. You can benefit a lot from the knowledge that you have gained from the TOGAF and the ArchiMate specifications exams. I hope I have delivered these messages successfully in this video series, and see you in future sessions. Thank you for listening.